The investment product that allows for that to happen or creates that guaranteed income stream is an annuity.
Yes.
And that's the word that I love to say in a client meeting room and watch how they respond to, because it's going to go one of two directions. Most of people have a pretty strong opinion one way or the other of an annuity. But if you start talking to them about why they feel the way they do, so let's take the negative example, because a lot of people will bristle when they hear that word. Their concept of an annuity is a very broad stroke, something they've heard on some TV ad that rails against all annuities, and as if all annuities are bad, and all annuities are not created equal. So we want to spend a little time in this segment talking about the differences.
Yeah. So we don't believe that any product is inherently good or bad.
Right.
It is a question of how you use a product. I had my other grandfather had a tool for every job he had ever done, because you don't use a hammer for the purpose of a screwdriver, etc. Whatever the job is, there is a specific tool to be used. And if he was doing a job and didn't have X tool, whatever it might have been, he would go to the store and get it and come back and finish the job. The same concept is true of annuities. There are annuities that might be fabulous for your neighbor and horrible for you, or even features of an annuity that the annuity itself utilized in one way for you might be excellent, and utilized in another way might be to your detriment. So it's really a question of personalizing. And I'll go back to what John said earlier. It comes down to, do you need one or not? Do you have enough guaranteed income? And that only comes from Social Security, pensions, and annuities. Those are the only places that you can get a guaranteed income stream for your life. So do you have, between Social Security and pensions, enough income to cover what you have to have in required expenses? If you have that, you don't need an annuity. But if there's a gap, you need an annuity to cover that gap.
Scott, let me say this about differing opinions to us about the annuity subject. I'm not against differing opinions. I'm against stupid opinions. And stupid opinions are those people that say blanket, this is always bad and this is always good, or this is always bad and this is always good. That's just ridiculous. Mm-hmm. There is no analysis going on there at all. There's no looking at the facts and going, okay, let's analyze this and see if we happen to need something. I just don't understand how people get boxed in on a particular subject like that and say always an annuity is bad, or always a mutual fund is bad, or whatever the case may be. Anybody that has such a hard left or hard right, however you want to think about that, opinion about that, you need to run from that, because I can almost guarantee you that that opinion is wrong.
Want more content like this delivered to your inbox weekly? Visit fastest4.com to learn more.